Hold on. All right. So, and action. Okay. So, hi guys. Welcome to the first episode of the podcast by Real Mom Jeans. Thank you so much for coming by and stepping in, and I'm so excited to see how this turns out. I hope things go well. Je ne stream. Oh wait. Um, yeah. Who cares about the timers? It's fine, Silent. We're just leaving it as is. We're just leaving it scrappy. I think we'll work on a new layout in a second. But yeah, we are going to be talking about how study streaming kind of got me burnt out with streaming in general. Like we'll start with the journey of like me starting to streaming in general, turning into a study streamer, and then as I put in the hours of study streaming, of how that experience is like with the pros and cons, and me getting burnt out. After getting burnt out, I figure out more of my passions. After finding out more of my passions, I know what I'm doing now, I guess. Um, that's pretty much. That's pretty caps. I just see people just typing in caps. But that's just pretty much the layout of what's gonna go on. But yeah, let's get started. So when it comes to streaming, I've always wanted to stream, right? Like, obviously, because bitch, middle school and high school, I've been a fucking gamer girl. And like, streaming has been always a thing I've always wanted to do. I wanted to show off my streaming, or I wanted to show off my gameplay when it came to Overwatch, to TF2. Like, I wanted to get into streaming. So I started around like, what is it? I started around, I would say senior year of high school, freshman year of college. Hi, Keywords. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping my stream. So I was like, hi, Dad. So I was like, yeah, let's get into streaming, in college or whatever, and I'll play the games that I wanted to play. How old is senior year? Like 18 or something? So senior year of high school was probably like 17, I would say. I would definitely say 17 or 18, around that. Yeah, I would say around that year. And by the way, in people in the chat or whoever, please talk in chat and feel free to talk to one another or talk to me. Think of it as a conversation. Once again, it's just kind of treating it as like a FaceTime, to be honest. But I started streaming. I just stream on the whim. And I was like, I'm gonna be that gamer girl, streamer girl, and I'm just gonna play my games and have fun. It went fine. It wasn't too serious. I did all these things. Pivu, are those bouillon cute? Yes, those are. And I did my thing. It didn't really stick. I mean, I had college that I was doing my club activities. Games weren't much of a priority for me, to be honest, and that streaming didn't really stick with me, but it was fun. I like the idea of talking to people. I love the idea of just sharing media with people, and I just wanted to keep up with that, but couldn't manage the time because, you know, real life obligations, being an adult, this and that. I was like, god damn, can't keep up with it. We love kids with dreams even if they don't work out the way we. Yeah, that was basically pretty much it. I was focusing on the real life, trying to work on my. Thank you. Oh my god, guys, thank you, thank you for the sub. But I was pretty much living the life of a college student, just doing my thing and focusing on getting a job before graduation and all these things. So it didn't stick too long. I actually had a moment where I didn't play games for a couple months or years in college. But then COVID hit. COVID happened. And I was like, oh, fucking boy, we're back at home. And I have this PC now that I can play video games. And let me tell you, I had cabin ass fever and I was playing hella games nonstop. Animal Crossing, when that came out during COVID, oh, I was on that shit hours. Hours. Um, COVID, so COVID happened and I was doing my thing and we were like playing video games all the time and streaming popped up in my head during the summer of COVID. That must have been like 6 months in our quarantine lifestyle, because you know how quarantine time was not a fun time. And we were like, why? COVID ruined everything for everyone. That's all I'm saying, Preston. COVID ruined my chance to become, yeah. COVID like really put a halt on everything on my plans. Which is, you know, it's whatever, because everyone has had to halt too. But during that time of COVID, I was like, man, I miss going to the cafe. Man, I miss talking to people. Like, I miss having company when I get work done. Like, sure, there's FaceTime or there's Zoom, but there's people who just don't want to be at their computer for that long and doing work. Like, does that make sense? Like, I wanted to have some sense of community or some co-working space online, because when back in college, I would always ask my friends if they wanted to go to the cafe or if they wanted to go study at the library. Literally, exam weeks, I'd be sleeping at the library weeks on end, or no, it's not weeks, but days on end. I was so happy because the library would be open 24/7 during exam week. I would be sleeping at the freaking library when I should have been going home. Higo, I do work as a software engineer. I get most of my job done in my... Yeah, I basically agreed with you. Like, I agree with you. Like, I do all my work outside of my house. Yeah, pretty much outside of my house. I associate I associate home as my place to be comfortable and relaxed and just chill. I don't associate it with work, and I always associate cafes, libraries, different rooms and nice places as my workspace. So I was like, why don't I bring that in a online setting? And is there such a thing as study streaming and Twitch? Because I have never heard of such a thing. Twitch is all about video games, right? So I was like, let's do study streaming. And the people that I remember when study streaming happened was that I saw Willie for the first time and saw his content, or I saw his study stream, and I was like, whoa, people are starting to do this. It was oh my god, Hibu. Not saying Willie is so hot. Oh my god. Hi guys. But it was Willie. So Willie studies. It was Study with Tiny. It was Willie, Study with Tiny, Rumple. When Rumple was and Rumple still it was a long name. And okay, literally I'm reading the chat and not y'all thirsting over Willie. Not that. I'm sending screenshots and I'm going to blackmail y'all. Send the screenshot. Oh my god, you guys. But those were pretty much the people I knew, and those were the original content creators. And there's definitely more. There was more that were OGs. I just don't remember the name, and they also took a break from steady streaming. So I was like, holy shit, there's a small ass community. Not everyone. Okay, why is everyone being thirsty? Why is everyone being thirsty in my fucking chat? You thirsty ass hoes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, besides y'all being thirsty, those were the people I'd met. That was the community that was there, and I was like, this is going to be it. Let's fucking do it. Study streaming. And then that's where the fucking rockets went. I already had this Twitch account already all set up, and I already was affiliate, right? But then once I started doing this content creation and started setting up the foundation of the study stream, things went skyrocket. Like, holy shit. Like, I didn't expect I just didn't expect the following. I didn't expect the growth, and I was like, holy shit, this is sick. This is awesome. This is cool. And I just want to let y'all know that my mindset back when I started the stream could have been, you know, a little bit better. Like, I was thinking about like, I don't know. What is it? I'm being on. Like, thinking about being cool or whatever. And yeah, make friends and this and that. But, I don't know where I'm going from that. I'm rambling. But I was just kind of astonished by the growth that occurred with the stream after making those changes and making the intention to be a study streamer. And holy shit. Oh my god, wait, Hibu. Yeah, by the way, Hibu is a lot of people, like most people in this chat right now are also study streamers, so please feel free to talk about study streaming because I want to hear your perspective as well. Yeah, we're pretty much in that same position, and I always ask myself, why the fuck people follow our asses? It's weird. We're not even talking. Oh my god! Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. So, I was growing, and I was like, holy shit, this is like instant gratification. Like, this is nice. This feels great. And I loved study streaming. It was so much fun. Like, I was doing my thing, having people stop by stream. It was wonderful. I loved it. It was just, I made a lot of friends because of study streaming. I met Hibu, I met Remengus, I met Illumina, like who are in the chat right now. Sunflower is definitely in there too, who also study streams. And the community of people who are in the study streaming are the most wholesome fucking people I have ever met. Viewers and streamers. And wait, Sunflower, I got half my flowers literally as a meme before I even started streaming. For me, I don't know what my growth was. I just literally did my thing and then talked to like people in the study community, and it just went from there. And I literally don't know how I got a following, especially since I literally didn't do anything on my stream. Brian, I don't know. I met Rhea and suddenly I just became very chaotic. Literally, Brian is so chaotic. I can't. He's the most chaotic study streamer I ever met. No, yeah. Oh my god, Hibu made a good point. Hibu says, bro, I streamed games for a whole year and made 40 followers. That was literally me. I played video games for like, what, 6 months streaming or whatever. And I made affiliate within that 6 month span. Within study streaming, I made over 100 plus follows and 50 plus subscribers within a 1 week span, and I was so confused. So once again, study streaming was a really wonderful time. It showed like cool growth that could have happened, or that happened. I've met awesome ass people. I've met viewers are great, and it was just such a nice wholesome community that the stream made for itself, and the community overall of studying has been. But then it got to a certain point that it burnt me the fuck out. It burnt me the fuck out. Where here, and I just want to say this is as a disclaimer, by the way. I'm not bashing the community. I want to say I love, not you saying that, Hibu, not you starting tea about the hottest study streamer, not that. Anyway, the disclaimer, hi cutie. The disclaimer is that I'm not here to bash the community. I'm not here to say shit about study stream. Like, no. Study streaming has given me so much of like my experiences, my friends, a lot of funny memories and memes, and I love it so much, like just so much. And I'm grateful for everything that study streaming gave me. But you just had to realize there's another side to streaming that can get a little stressful and a little tiring, and it got too much for me, especially with the other things that I was doing in my personal life along with streaming. So I just imagine this. Okay. Hibu, we're gonna save your Q&A. Okay, if y'all have questions, save your Q&As and put it in the Discord, in the little channel for this episode today, okay? I will say fuck you, Hibu. Oh my god. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so wonderful time with streaming, yes. But just imagine this scenario of having, don't worry, and by the way, I put an obligation in my head. There's no one that told me that I had to do these certain things. It was my inner thoughts that told me, hey, this is what you need to do, this and that, and you'll get more, and you'll get this and this and that, right? So in my head, where I had these expectations for myself with this stream, where I'm like, I need to stream every day. I need to stream from the morning to the night. And I also have to do, these are the things with college. And in college, for context, I was taking 18 credits, meaning I took 6 classes, along with being a president for a club, along with having ideas of making a startup, and also going through job interviews. So, and let me, with context in that too, I'm a very ambitious person, and I always believe that I can do so much, but in the end of the day, and in reality, I spread myself too thin. And I was spreading myself even more thin, or thinner, because of streaming. And it helped, it made me burnt out. I, like, once again, I know it's like the idea of just not doing, aka not doing anything, or you're just doing your thing on stream, but I felt a lot of pressure of having to meet certain expectations I wanted for my stream and for others within the community. And realistically, I probably should not have had those expectations now that I think about it, because, you know, but I wanted to grow. I wanted to have this stream to be successful. I wanted to have these things and just these goals that I wanted with streaming, along with other things in my life. And study streamers, please tell me if you relate. Tell me if you relate. Like, because I'm seeing Romangus or Brian said burnout is real when you have like one viewer in your stream the entire day, along with the other shit that you're doing in your life. Oh my god, thank you guys, thank you for the sub. Stop. And Illumina does make a good point. Willie had a really strong and really respectable and admirable way of viewing study streaming, but realistically at that time, for me, at that, like 2 years ago, I was still someone that had a lot of comparison, like my mindset's just wired to be comparing myself with other people, always numbers, always more, wanting more, doing more, and that's what just burnt me the fuck up, right? So, and it sucked too, because it's like, I want to continue streaming, but there's a certain point that I just couldn't continue it because I was having other viewpoints along with other ones. And if we go more into detail with the burnout, like, I couldn't help myself to compare myself with other channels and who was doing better statistics than me. I couldn't help to look at my viewership and say, oh, it doesn't compare to other people. Oh, sure, Willie has this viewpoint on study stream, but I can't help to say, like, he worked on his things and made himself more special compared to my stream. Like, and also it was hard for me to understand the balance of what I wanted to do for my stream versus what I should do for the viewer. So I found myself doing more time on my stream because I wanted more viewers, or I wanted to have more of a longer stream. Like, I felt like I was sacrificing, not that, and by the way, it doesn't sound that intense. I just want to assure you guys, but it's like those little small innuendos of, you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what it is that you want for your stream, and you know you say that you want to do it for yourself, but then you can't help to think that you're thinking about your viewer, because at the end of the day, streaming is about making entertainment for your viewer, right? Yeah, Brian, like, literally. Oh my god, I almost fell backwards. Oh, my life flashed before my eyes. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Brian agreed with you. Like, it made me so self-conscious that my viewership remain stagnant while others were growing, and I just couldn't. I had to turn off my. I have my viewers off right now because I still get self-conscious about him and how many people are watching my stream, because I would see other streamers and they're just doing great, and I'm like, what am I doing that I'm not getting more? Because I think before too, when I had that instant growth, when I first started study streaming, and then things became more stable, I was just like, I want more, I want this and that. And then, so you see that, do you see the cycle of where you find yourself comparing yourself, and then you beat yourself up of not doing enough, and then you do more, wanting to get more of a result of your stream to be more and better. And then again, you compare yourself again, and then you're like, oh, I'm a bad, shitty person, or I'm not doing this enough, look at them, they're better. And then you see the cycle. So, what else? I also put a note of like, and you had to keep in mind too, not only with study streaming, there's other shit that we're doing with our life too, where I was taking classes and I just couldn't think about those things, and I was also becoming more burnt out with my classes, with my club. Let me tell you, that woman in business club got me so burnt out, along with like streaming and everything in my life. Job interviews also burnt me out. Like I said, overexerted myself and spread myself too thin, and it sucked. And the music is not playing. Just kidding, the music is playing. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. And I also want to keep a note too, that with this comparison shit too, and wanting to do more for the viewer to get more statistics in your stream, I had a hard time in the past to understand my actions behind my stream, whether it is to cater for the viewer or not, or to cater for the viewer or cater to me. But I found that all my actions were wanting to always people please. I am a people pleaser. I just want to let y'all know. I am now, like me right now, I am not really a people pleaser anymore, and I'm so happy I figured it out for myself after these many years. But back at the time, it does not help that if you're a people pleaser too, you will, it just adds on to the burnout for yourself. But I recognize that a lot of my tendencies of being a people pleaser, comparing myself, putting long ass hours and not making the time to balance time for myself, got me messed up and got me burnt out. And all those, learn to say no. And after putting all those times of study streaming, or putting just streaming in general, it made me later realize that I value my time for myself now. It's not just that one small thing. Like, obviously there's a lot of more life experiences that I've had these past years, but when I don't do my study streams, or I'm just in my apartment by myself just thinking, like, I appreciate that time now with myself compared to what has happened in the past. Because when it comes to study streaming too, I feel like I don't have alone time, even though I'm in my apartment, or even though I'm in my room alone. So yeah, like all those little topics of comparing myself, like there was a lot of streamers that I felt self-conscious around at the time and couldn't help myself to feel a little jealous. And I'm happy that I know better now, for myself, of what success means to me, because before it was success based off materialistic and through metrics of standards in streaming in general. I feel, and Brian, that's perfectly fine. Hibu, best to do is to accept those feelings. Once you understand them, you can work on the root of, exactly. Whatever Hibu said, exactly. But comparison, understanding your time management, the balance between what you want versus what the viewer wants, understanding time management with your stream and not having to stream every single day, 7 days a week. I am baffled that I streamed every day from 7 or 8 a.m. all the way to midnight. I'm baffled. Because if I think about it now, I'm just like, holy shit. Yes, once again, I loved it, but man, my time is actually very valuable for what I want to do for myself versus what I need to do for streaming. So, Hibu, what the fuck was wrong with us? Either you get carried away or RIP, but growth on Twitch is shit. Community is key. Agreed. So, agreed with Hibu that community is always going to be number one for me in Twitch, no matter what. And it's not about growth. It really isn't. Before, once again, I thought about it as growth. Numbers. Yes. Viewership. Yes. But that's why after recognizing these things and taking a break from study streaming, I took a break. I don't stream every day, as you guys can see, because I literally stream once and then I'm away from a month, and then I stream again, but then I'm away for a month. And let me tell you, so with that thought process of just not being consistent with my streams, I'm just like crap. I like streaming. I love streaming. But as I mentioned, I love the community. I love the friends I made. Like, I literally still talk to fucking Hibu and Brian and whoever I know, Illumina, Flower, whoever in the study community, I still talk to them. It's been 2 years now. Like, can you believe it's been 2 years? But I love streaming. I love the community I made. I love the friends I made. I even met Willie! I met Willie in person! Isn't that sick? I love the memories. I love the jokes. I love the memes. Literally, furria. I hate y'all when y'all call me a furry, but it's a fucking meme. God damn. And those are like the reasons why I want to continue streaming, because people are funny as fuck. See, y'all are funny as fuck, okay? Y'all are funny as fuck, and it just makes my day. And when days are bad too for me, y'all just make me happy as fuck. Y'all make me realize, like, hey, there are people who fucking care about you at the end of the day. So I wanted to continue streaming, and those are times. Oh my god. No. Okay, wait. Brian, relax. We are not. Brian, I know we have a pic of Willie's ass, but we don't need to... Wait, what is that in chat? Not that. That's... No. Okay, wait. Okay, after the podcast, like, topic ends, we'll talk about it, okay? I'll tell the story. Okay, well, I'll tell the story, okay? Soon. Okay, so what was I saying? I was saying that I love a community, right? And I would stream from time to time, like, I would, be that person who's inconsistent, who just appears after a month or two of not streaming, and then I'm like, hi, I'm back! We're back! We're gonna commit to this, and then I am away. I disappear. So, as you can see, I do like streaming, but I can't help to think of those bad things again with streaming, where, I had to keep up a schedule, like Flower said. They said, it was so hard for me to keep up a schedule because if anything happened, I had to cancel stream and I would feel super guilty. Like those small things. So sometimes even if I was feeling like shit mentally, I got up. Oh my god, let me tell you, I had those days. I had those days where I was burnt the fuck out, but I still streamed. But because I just wanted to keep up with schedule or keep up with community. Or not keep up with community, but keep up with, like, the routine. So love streaming, wanted to get back into it, but I just didn't know what kind of content I wanted to provide. Like, I want to provide the content that I genuinely enjoyed, but I also don't want to have that burnout feeling again from streaming. So I try to keep figuring that out, and every time I stream, like from a hiatus, I'm just like, I have it down! I'll just play Valorant! That's gonna be fun! But then again, I don't find Valorant fulfilling. You know? Like, I'll find it fulfilling once I get that fucking rank. Like, Kiorch, Preston, y'all better getting me out of bronze. Fuckers. And, like, I'll have those moments where, like, I'll play a game, but I don't find playing single-player games fulfilling on stream. I want to do something that makes me fulfilled when I stream. And study streaming was not that anymore. It was before, but not anymore. Because it burns me out. But... I'm just reading chat. And genuinely, like what Hibu said, I'd rather play a game by myself. I recognize that I like spending time by myself. I like reading by myself. I like playing games with my friends by myself. I think, once again, just having those long hours of streaming made me appreciate just wanting to have more alone time with myself and just be by myself. And, like, be in that bubble and be like, yes, I am alone. Shut up, Hibu! I'm just crediting y'all. It's not always just me. Oh my god, Hibu, I literally asked you to do an interview. We're going to do one. Relax. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where was I going with this? Where was I going with this thought? Oh yeah. So, I had a hard time keeping up with stream. I wanted to keep up with people in the stream community, but it just wasn't it. And it took me... obviously, it took me, I would say, like, it's 2022, right? It took me a year. It took me a year to understand, like, what do I want to do with stream? What do I want to do to keep up a schedule that I like to keep up with? What am I going to do with it? Because I know I want the brand, Real Mom Jeans, to grow. But I want the brand to be me and not be something that I'm not enjoying the meaning behind it. So a lot of thinking, a lot of life experiences happened to me these past months. It's almost going to be a year since I have moved out of my home state. And what does it mean to be passionate? How do I make content that is important to me and want me to continue having the stream and brand that I want to create for myself? I had to answer that question. And as I am learning more about myself and growing up and learning what it's like to be in my 20s, because bitch, it's fucking hard. And adulthood is hard. Being an adult is tiring sometimes. It's like the feeling of, yes, freedom, love it, but then the underlying meaning behind it is responsibility and surviving in this kind of world that we live in. As I'm getting to know myself more, and I'm very happy that I'm in a space where I can figure out my needs, my wants, my desires, and my passions and my goals, rather than living in an environment that I have to listen to people and believe what their desires for me is what I want. And that was me when I lived back at my hometown. So it's just important to dig in what you want, regardless of what people think. And I had to get that in my head for my stream and brand for the longest time, because I was doing the comparison thing. I was doing imposter syndrome. I did all those negative concept thinking in my head to not do the things I want to do for my stream and just cater for people and what they know for me at that moment. And as you can see, I did a lot of thinking, or for myself and my professional, or not professional, but my personal development. And that I see that I find myself passionate talking about growth, life, being happy, being sad, emotions, and exploring one's like a person's life and their journey and how they grow. And I was like, if I really like this a lot for myself, for me to learn more and all these things, then why not try to bring it into, thank you so much for the follow, why not bring that to my stream? And let me tell you, it wasn't an aha moment. All right, it wasn't an aha moment that, oh, I'm gonna do this. Da-da-da. It was a gradual growth and change of wanting to do it for myself, of what I like doing for my passions, and then giving it to others, if that makes sense. And it was a gradual build up for that. Alu, we never talked about this, but I have a funny feeling you moved out for similar reasons for why I want to move out. I just want to give assurance for everyone too that in the podcast I will be talking about my experience with moving out, and how that was very impactful for me. That will be another episode, so that's not gonna be talked about right now. Hold on, my chair is being weird. As I'm living here, not only that has been a passion, but like I've been so passionate about a lot of other topics, like reading. I'm happy once again to be in an environment that I'm enabled to do the things that I want to do, and genuinely what I want to do, not for others. Yeah, small ass head. All right. Oh, hi. Here to ask a question. Have you tried reducing your friction or improving the efficiency of your wheels? I literally don't know if that's related to the topic that we're talking about, or if that's just like my car. Wait, well, I will get back to that question in a second. I wanted to spread that passion of self-improvement, and not self-improvement due to productivity. It's, oh, have you tried reducing your friction or improving the efficiency? It's, oh, that's actually, now that I thank you for clarifying. It's actually, for me, it's reducing friction. As I mentioned, I want to share, I recognize that my passion is self-improvement, and not for the idea of productivity, not the idea of making more of your time, not the idea of just being a better person for your work, for this and that. It's just self-improvement for the betterment of your health. And for me, it's reducing friction. It's not about improving efficiency. It was reducing friction about my personal thoughts for myself, and how I viewed myself from the perception of studying or study streaming or whatever aspect in my life, right? And I just wanted to share that insight. I wanted to share the information that I learned about myself and my experiences and my values and my opinions, that self-improvement is not about being productive. It's not about having to grind the most out of your time. Because I used to think that I need to maximize all the time that I have and be the best person that I can be and be liked and respected. But now my point of view is like, I don't give a fuck about what people really think about me. As long as I am content, as long as I am doing my thing and what I find passionate, which is one of these things of talking about fun topics like this in my stream, and just recognizing like there's always going to be bad days, there's always going to be good days, but as long as you know how to adapt and manage your feelings and emotions for those said situations, then you'll be good. And ever since that kind of mindset, as I'm growing, I find myself not as burnt out because I am reducing the friction by attacking the root problems that I think about myself and how I manage my life. But yeah, as you can see, now the passion for this stream, now the, not the North Pole or the North Star or whatever, but I find that what's impactful for me is that I want to share my journey. I want to share my thought process. I want to share my ups and downs and just give comfort for people that life is not perfect as what people should make it seem to be, and that it's just a learning journey for everyone, and only you can manage how you manage life experiences to the best that you can. And it doesn't even have to be good, or it doesn't have to be bad, and you don't have to beat yourself up for being, you know, you play video games for one day, you shouldn't beat yourself up for it. So I kind of just want to spread wisdom of that. Another thing about steady streaming is that it was honing in that idea that you have to maximize your time and that toxic productivity lifestyle. And I didn't want to contribute that at all. And I just want people to recognize, even me being part of the study community, that being a productive and good person doesn't mean that you have to maximize and burn yourself out at the end of the day. And yeah. Ryan, please, I literally played Fortnite alt night last night, okay? But I guess I just wanted to share, like, that is currently what my passion is, I guess. And I am continuing to grow. I'm continuing to recognize my happiness, my things that make me happy, and etc. And I just hope you guys could explore things. I'm down for Fortnite, by the way. I just hope you guys can have the time to spend. I hope you guys can spend the time to recognize what are your passions, what do you like, and commit to it no matter fucking what, regardless of what people say or how they perceive you. And yeah, and what does it mean to you? But I think that's, I want to make sure that I hit all my bullet points because I have my notes on the side. I think I gotta get better notes, and I'm trying to, I had to get more examples in too, now that I think about it. But yeah, that's, I'm trying to think. Any thoughts or questions? Because I actually rambled. Oh my god. Sunflower. But yeah, well, all this toxic productivity and doing only work study, we forget that doing things that we like, such as hobbies or playing games, is being productive toward. Yep, 100%. So I'm so happy that I have this new perspective on how I carry myself now, because you know, it's like I'm able to enjoy a game or two because I know I want to de-stress. I know I want to detach for a moment. But then I know for myself that I will be able to pick up the things I need to do as an adult to get on with my day. And things don't have to be done on time. Well, obviously for deadlines and shit, for your projects and stuff. But like things, you don't have to burn yourself out to the core that it makes it hard to live your life and enjoy your life and appreciate the other small things that life has to offer. And yeah, but in terms of other passions, I don't know, I've been chilling, happy, living in my new city. It's been a good time, and I've been passionate about getting healthier. And I feel like I've been a lot healthier with a lot of things in my perspectives in my life. And I hope to keep spreading positivity and good vibes, but also recognize that life is just not perfect the way it seems. And continuously making more good vibes and good community for myself, whether it be online and in person. But I guess that is I Dawn. I only would enjoy I only would enjoy the save the world of Fort. By the way, the new Fortnite update is I played Fortnite last night. It was so good. That new update got me happy, to be frank. But yeah, Fortnite with no building is really good. It's really good. It really is. Hold on. Oh, you know why? I had my music off, so I'm just like, why is it so quiet? But imagine playing Fortnite, losers. But I think that's pretty much the end of my ramble. Do you guys have any questions or anything to add on? Like, do you guys relate to the burnout? Do you guys relate to like figuring out what your passions are? Like, what's been going on? Like, do you feel fucking lost in the sauce, or do you feel like you got your shit together? Oh my god, yeah, toxic productivity does remind me of LinkedIn because let me tell LinkedIn. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is literally the area of toxic productivity. I also had a hard time with comparison when it comes to LinkedIn back at college, and I found myself comparing to others who are better than me, and I was just like, life is hard and this and that. Da, 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 da. So I avoid LinkedIn at all costs. I only go there just to connect with people, but that's it. Yeah. And oh my gosh. Let me tell, in college I really burnt myself out to the core. Those freshman year doesn't count for me, but sophomore year, junior year and senior year, I burnt myself out on a consistent basis. And I'm finally taking that break that I need from that burnout to figure out things and not feel pressured about what people want from me. And it feels invigorating. It feels empowering. Oh, it feels so good. Oh my god. Silent. Wait, Triz, that was a joke. I was playing. Yeah, we were all playing no lie. Everybody was playing Fortnite, please. Nah, definitely lost in the sauce with my life. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Shit, it's life, bruh. Life is not fucking easy. It's complex. Silent. Yeah, LinkedIn is not. LinkedIn is crazy. LinkedIn is a wild time. It's a whole fever dream. Brian, because my friend lied about her aunt having cancer and got into the college. Not that. I hate on LinkedIn when they say, I'm happy to announce this and... Excuse me, I burped. I'm happy to announce this and that. So, Hibu, what did I miss? We were talking about passions. Do you find yourself that... Do you still have passions? What are your passions and what does it mean to you? And Silent, I was required to make one for business school, and I continue to have to use it. Yeah, you do have to use it for school. You have to use it to connect with people and get your background and all these things. Yeah, no, when I saw people getting jobs that I wanted, I would get so self-conscious. But I could just tell you, oh my god, the comparison thing when it came to streaming and just life in general just got me bogged down, bro. It got me bogged down. It got me messed up. Hold on. But Hibu! talk about if you have any passions on your end. But in terms of things I'm passionate about, there was a guys, I guess I could tell you, I can't speak. I guess I could tell you guys that I am working towards my goal of being a life coach. So I want to be a life coach along with working on this stream, along with working on my career right now. And those are my two main goals that I'm working on. And we'll see how it goes. And then the next thing would be opening up my own business. And that will come with due time. And let me tell you, it's not because of others or impressing people and people pleasing and comparing and materialistic things. It's like actual things that I genuinely want to work on and that make me happy and give me comfort and give me content and give me the life that I want to live. But yeah, I'm working to get certification for my life coach credentials and trying to build a niche of what service that I want to provide for life coaching. And I will be working on this podcast and see how it goes. Not Hibu. Hibu says, my passions, education. As a motherfucker without a diploma, I find the general education system to be a fucking joke, and I want to revolutionize the entire world to create material targeted towards motherfucker with ADHD like me, because we can do things too if we have the right environment. Also, all caps. Also, Hibu emotes. And he said his opinion. Girl. Guys, have you heard about the TikTok meme when it came to let's be delusional? Don't be realistic. Just be delusional and live your life. That is literally me right now. If I can enjoy my life. If I can enjoy my life without having to, like, you know, not stress myself out and not bog down in my negative thoughts, I will literally be delusional. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, that is pretty much the end of the podcast topic. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about and catch up on? I feel like if I show the picture with Willie and his butt, like, that's just not consensual. I have to ask him first. Hibu, I would be stuck in a tower answering the world if I didn't choose to do my own things and bet on myself. I'm not dumb. I was just in a system that didn't cater. Hold on. Wait, I would be stuck in a tower answering the world if I didn't choose to do my own things and bet on myself. I'm not dumb. I was just in a system that didn't cater for me. So now my contract says software engineer and I work in the medical field. Literally, be delusional and do your things. People ain't gonna give you shit answering the phone. My bad. Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna be a product manager. I got the role, and I was just being like, yeah, I can get it, and I got it. So you can only tell yourself that if you want to. Eva, what do you mean? Of course you got it. Now you saying, of course you got, sister. But yeah. And then this little last bit, I guess, is just to catch up and see how you guys are doing. And overall, I think that that's just the end of my spiel. Oh, I guess I could tell you guys, being realistic just stops your growth as a person. Have dreams, make plans, and move. Bitch, I really said, I'm gonna move here. I did, and I'm living my best life right now. Discord question time? Are there questions on the Discord? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, you guys actually... I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so Keywords told me, what are your thoughts on pizza rolls? Pizza rolls. Um, I pizza rolls are cool. Like Tostinos? Wait, Totinos? Oh my god. I had wait, hold on. I gotta text someone. My a thought just guys, you just made me think of a I was just thinking about my job real quick. Hold on. Sorry guys, I just need to write this down because I know I will forget. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, pizza rolls are cool. It's fine. But DiGiorno pizza. Baby girl, I will eat that pizza ussy up. I would eat DiGiorno pizza ussy up like there's no tomorrow. Pizza ussy! Ah! Okay. Discord question time, yes. Brian, okay, the next goal is to go see Twice, and Brian is literally living in a delusion that he will literally go to LA and go to Twice, but I know it's gonna happen. I know it's literally gonna happen. Okay, so the next question is by Trisms. Why do you think we create obligations for ourselves when no one creates those for us? Like how you thought you need to stream from day to night. Wow, that's a good question actually. Wait. I believe that we create these obligations for ourselves because we really care about how people perceive us at the end of the day. And that if we start to mitigate those thoughts of how people perceive us and you identify what you feel, what is best for you, then some of those obligations will not be as apparent as you thought they would be. So for let's see. For example, when it comes to you're invited to go to a party, you feel obligated because you feel like you just want to make your friends happy or all these other obligations and you just want to do it. But in reality, like if you really don't want to go, then you don't want to go. If you feel like you need time to rest and recuperate your mental brain, then you gotta do it. We as people want to live by other people's opinions of us, and we crave that positivity and validation as much as possible. And if you keep filling in that validation from others, you're not going to be satisfied at the end of the day. So you might as well give yourself the validation for yourself to feel satisfied with what you do in your life. So yeah. Tris, thank you for that question. All right, Silite. How is living alone? I feel like I hate being alone. Like I always need to be with someone or else I get hella nervous. How does... Oh, okay. So I'm actually I'm gonna answer it briefly, but what I would say though is that living alone is so good. I love living alone. It brings me genuine like joy. I don't have to worry about my sister if I'm waking her up in the middle of the night. I don't have to worry about making sure that things had to be put in a certain way. I can make that thing up for myself, you know? And I find myself that I have a lot of growth living alone in a city that I literally don't know where I'm at. And it's gonna... Like, I'm going to be having a topic on this for our next week's episode. So next week's, okay, let me give you the little taste. And I'll put it in the Discord too of what the topic will be. But the next topic for next week will be taking risks and moving out and living alone. So, and I will be having a guest in that conversation. And it'll be a fun time. So, in terms of living alone, I love it. It's so beneficial. I strongly believe that people need to have a moment where they need to live alone for a couple months or years. And go from there. But we'll talk about it next episode. Next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. How does one become a life coach? I'm also figuring that out for myself, sister. If you're always curious about the things that you want to do, Google is your best friend, and then also talking to people will get you to where you want to figure out what you want to do, you know. But in terms of becoming a life coach, I did a lot of research, and you just have to find certain classes that can give you accredited certification, something like that word, accredited. Hi, study band. What was it? You can sign up for classes to get certification, and you have to build everything on your own. So you do have to build your website, you have to build your brand, you have to build things for people to refer back to, and you just have to make a foundation and base for yourself to be a life coach. But you have to also understand what kind of services you want to give to people, and understand how the structure of discussion is like when it comes to coaching someone. I'm still learning. By no means, I'm not an expert right now, but I'm still taking classes, I'm still doing research, and I'm building my foundation right now. But I'm trying to figure out my service. I'm trying to figure out what my niche would be. And if you guys want to hear it, my niche will be talking about how to give yourself validation and confidence in yourself. Because we always define things around us and by other people of how valuable we are. And yeah. But that is how you become a life coach. I'm still building the idea of it, and it's just a process, so we're gonna go through it. Is it unethical to ask you for life advice for free? No, I don't think so. I think it's honestly good practice for me to talk to people, to be frank, and just get an understanding of how I can talk and how it can be beneficial and much more. But yeah, Silent, feel free to contact me. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And thank you for your cute ass questions, guys. I appreciate y'all. Hibu, I was reading Hibu, but what he was saying for a second, but I didn't get to fully read it. Hi Dan, how are you doing? Ria, hot take. I'm very fucking happy you're back, and this was top tier content. Are you serious? Wait. Okay, I just gotta be like, thank you so much. I appreciate it, because I don't want to doubt myself, because you literally said it too. Please do more. Legit amazing value. Growth will come. Record them and put them on YouTube. Don't doubt yourself. I appreciate you, Hibu. Wait. I almost doxed myself. I appreciate you, Hibu. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. I'm sure the whole ass study community in the OG era literally got burnt out. I don't know how Rumple is still doing it. I literally don't know how she's still doing it. Yeah, just to give you guys a heads up, there will be a VOD. I do have to set up a YouTube, so that will be out, but I'll send out, the VOD will be available on Twitch, the VOD will be available on YouTube, like, it'll be out there. So, but, oh, Rumple's on break right now? Oh shit, I didn't know. Rumple does crack. No, that girl hustled. That's all I'm saying. Rumple hustled? OG ass study streamer? She grinded. And she made this whole ass community more structured than it even had to be. T. Study time too! Oh my god, study time too! Yes. I'm sorry, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a little biased because I've known Rumpel since the start of her stream. So I'm just like, I've seen her do the work. I am so impressed with what I see. Okay? Okay. I miss y'all. This is why I love streaming. Because look at us talking. This is making me so whole. I don't know study time too well. But I know she also puts a lot of work in her stream as well. And I don't know how they do it. They grinded. Flower, not that! Not that! Flower! Not Flower asking on my stream right then and there. Pay me. Pay the mods! Hey, I do not make money with this stream. Please, I'm struggling to pay rent right for this month. Please. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's amazing, though. Wait, not Brian buying my twice ticket. Brian, I feel like you're lying. Don't say that to me. Brian, don't say that to me. I'm broke. Yeah, she doesn't have much time now with in-person class. Oh, my nose literally clogged for like 1 second and I couldn't breathe. I see. Okay. Study time has now a link to pay the mods with donos. That's amazing. I don't know how. I met study time in Paris. She's actually cool. Oh, I know she might be cool as fuck. I didn't. Like, I haven't talked to her personally, but she is cool. I respect what they both do. But actually though, for streams that are so long like Gilead, it's pretty good that she pays back for the— I'm happy that they do pay their mods. I'm so— that's so nice to hear, to get paid to mod. And I wish I had a base like that to do so. Ryan, I will. No, my plan is to buy a decent amount of tickets, resell the extra ones, and then pay it for a trip. Brian, don't say that out loud! That's fucking top secret advice! Brian, don't say that! Aren't tickets coming out tomorrow? No. Brian, shut the fuck up! You're crazy. You're crazy. Pay me with coffee? I can— Wait, I can make you a latte. So, I just want to let everyone know I actually became a barista recently. Okay, I became a barista at, and I'm making coffee. Yeah, I'll teach— okay, I need to learn latte art on the side. I need to learn latte art. Not you saying you've been what do you mean you're failing for 3 months? Sis, it's a hard ass thing to— I can't do it. Like, wait, Van, let me show you. We got paid! We got paid, sisters. Hold on, let me show you my latte art. Oh yeah, okay, and scene. That is pretty much the end of the podcast episode. I'm just now catching up with people in chat if y'all want to chat. But let me show you my little attempt. My little attempt. That's my attempt. Wait. There you go. That's my attempt. It's crazy. Okay. I'm trying my best to make a leaf. I'm trying to make a leaf. That's the goal. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, Flower. I appreciate you. I like some new things. We'll be having a website. The website will be leading to the podcast and my life coach practices. And then I'm working to get— do not use me as a life coach right now. because I am not certified right now. But once I'm certified, I will have it available out to the public for me to be a life coach for people out there. But yeah, end of episode. I guess thank you so much. We can spend a little bit more time to talk, but just to preview for next week, like I mentioned, next week's episode is going to be talking about living alone, moving out, taking risks, and we're going to have a guest at this podcast for next week. And we're just going to have a conversation with the both of us along with you guys and just get some insight. But I liked seeing your guys' stories. It was nice and wholesome to hear. Guest is going to be private for now. We're going to keep it, we're going to keep it as is. And I'll make an announcement on the Discord and much more. But you can also expect me to hang out on my server a little bit more often now. Like, I'll probably be chilling in there, getting work done, or like I don't think I'm gonna go back to study streaming, to be honest. But I will probably like chill in my Discord channels to hang out, play video games, whatever, whenever I'm there. But I hang out on other servers too, and just keep on the lookout, and I'll keep you guys updated with like everything. But I appreciate you guys. You guys are so loving this today. It just, my heart is so whole. And man, I will teach you latte art. I'm still learning, but if you go to the Discord, I'm gonna keep making posts and updates like about my barista stuff. But yeah. By the way, I went on an interview today, and I hope it went well. I do get a response next week. But I guess I'll see you guys later. Any last words, motherfuckers? Any last words, motherfuckers? Any last words? Also, I just want to add on to this too. How she's holding a gun to my face. I just want to add on to this too. Like, I do plan to stream like video games because I do enjoy it, but it depends on my Wi-Fi and my internet. I do want to try to stream other things, but just know that every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, it will be a podcast, no matter what. And I will make adjustments to the schedule if needed. Like, it might be every 2 weeks, but for now, we're gonna keep it every week on a Tuesday, 8 p.m. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Sending lots of love and hearts out to y'all. I have more topics to go through. Do you guys want to hear the third episode? Wait, do you guys want to hear a sneak peek of the third episode, or should I keep it a secret? I kind of want to keep it a secret because it's... Okay. You guys ready? Tea? You guys ready for the tea? Okay. The tea... Okay, yeah, you're right. You guys are right. You guys did stick around for the last bit. Episode 3 is going to be conversations with my ex. And we're going to talk about the breakup process and how we both managed it and dating and everything. Tea? And that's... Wait. And that's... That's... the motherfucking tea. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm calling it a night. That's the motherfucking tea. Alright, let's go raid. Who do we raid? Nas! Nas, join the Discord, please. You'll just get notifications from there when I stream. It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine. Nas. Ah! Who do we stream? Or who do we... Let's go read Study with May. I literally have not seen that name in so fucking long. I have not seen May in so long. Oh shit. Wait. Wait, can we actually... Wait, should we do this? Because it's... Alright, let's just do it still. The thing is that it's a follower-only chat. It's okay. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Good night. That's the motherfucking tea. Those are the next 2 episodes. I'll put announcements on my Discord. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Bye! Bye! Take care, everyone. Love y'all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye! There was... Yes, Nas, there's tea. But don't worry. You can watch the VOD. You can watch the VOD. Bye! Mwah, 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 mwah.